Hey, what's up, everybody? Long time no see. Welcome back to Big Boy Card Collecting, where we educate and break open cards. And I got a fun one for us today, and it is some 70th anniversary Disney park cards. So Disneyland Resort exclusive, 70 years of this. But we're gonna break. These are the value boxes. They were about 25 bucks when they dropped, and they came in and obviously they're being released tomorrow on Topps.com. So if you like what you see and all that fun stuff, you can pick up either a hobby box, you can pick up a mega box, I think they have, you can pick up a case, whatever fancies you. And pretty much what you have in here is 7 packs per box, 5 cards per pack. Obviously, it says that you should find 2 exclusive pink shimmer parallels per box, as well as there is 2 rainbow foil parallels per box. So I'm not exactly sure which is what is which, but here we go because we're celebrating Disneyland. There's obviously signatures that could be potentially in here, numbered parallels, short print runs. I think there's some sketches that could potentially be in here. And so obviously we got 3 of these to open up, and 70 years of Disneyland pretty much is what we're celebrating. So why the hell not? Because, well, Topps loves Disney, and I like Disney too. So here we go. Let's see what we got here. Celebrating all of Disneyland and all the resorts. Wow, I can't speak today. So here we go. So obviously 35 cards, box number 1. Oh, that's really cool right there. You know, Goofy right there. So pretty cool. So here we go, box 1. For those who are interested, this is how the look. They're all so cute with these. Very nice. 5 right there. Mickey. I think they're all Mickey. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, they are. So here we go. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here and all the fun stuff and all the shenanigans that we are going to pull. So we got right here. Obviously, we got Disneyland Autotopia, a base right there for you. Everybody right here. The Mansion Organ right there. And then, so got some history in the back right there. We got this right here, Lillian's Petrified Tree Gift. Disneyland stuff, obviously. We got Disneyland right here. The caramel corn and kettle corn right there. And then it's nice right there. So you have the little, did you eat that checkbox right there? Very, very cute. Very nice right there. Then we got one of these right here, which I think is the foils right there of the bride. So I think that is the foils right there. So we got that right there. I think that is the rainbow foil. It looks like it's rainbow. I'm not exactly sure, but we got the Haunted Mansion, the bride. So that's pack 1. Obviously, pack 2. Here we go. It's a pretty cool set. So again, this is really if you love Disney. So right here, we got this, which is the Proverbial World meets the Modern World. Right there, we got this right here, Space Mountain. You know, Ric Flair's line. You know, oldest ride, longest line type stuff. That's where that comes from. We got Thar Be Treasure. We got this one right here, which is the Millennium Falcon Smuggler Run. So obviously this is Star Wars. What's cool about this in particular, for those who don't know, is that right there is it does have the Star Wars on it. So that's actually pretty sweet. So that's actually now. So some of these are then. This is actually now in the back. So that's pretty cool. The fact that Star Wars is in here. And then we got this right here, which seems to be Big Thunder Mountain, which is now. So that's, and I believe this is another rainbow foil for you. So interesting. And then this is a now as well. So there we go right there with those 2. But that Millennium Falcon is actually pretty sweet because it is Star Wars and it actually does have the Star Wars stuff on it. So right here, so I guess we do have a pink coming up. So we're going to go through that in 1 second here. We got Imagination and Beyond. We got this right here, which is Highway of the Future. Real old school. We got this Dumbo Flying Elephants. Yeah, people forget Dumbo's Disney. We got this right here, which is The Bride. Similar to the Haunted Mansion. And then we got this right here, which I guess is this pink stuff, which is right here, which is the People Mover. and it's kind of got that pink spectra flame or spectral. I'm not exactly sure how we describe it. Topps has done this, so it's not a rainbow parallel or rainbow foil. It's actually pink, and it's kind of like that spectacle stuff right there for you. So that's cool. I like that card a lot, actually. And this is a then. So that's the pinks though. So I guess there is 2 foils and 2 pinks in there. Little confusing on the box, to be honest. Little confusing, to be perfectly honest. Right here, what we got is we got Mark Twain Riverboat. Wow, Mark Twain Riverboat. Damn, Tom Sawyer for you. Cascade Park. We got this right here, A Dream of the Happiest Place on Earth. That's Disneyland. There's a joke in there somewhere. Indiana Jones Adventure. So yeah, Indiana Jones. And then we got this right here, which is Pete's Dragon Elliot. Right here. And so this is Pete's Dragon Elliot, beloved Disney stories and iconic characters come to life on parade. So I guess that this is that right there, and it's kind of got that foil. I don't know if this is a rainbow exactly. If it is, this is the 3rd rainbow we pulled. But you know, no complaints. I don't even know anything from Silver Screen to Main Street. So interesting. Interesting, definitely. Right here we go again. We obviously have look not into the eyes of the idol. You know, a lot of this is just a lot of Disney stuff. So this is cool. Oh man, this is fun right here. So we got Balloon Mickey Mouse Marshmallow Pop. Another one of those things where you could check it off. And I love it. I love it. This is fun, right? This is like a fun card thing. So you could just check that thing off, right? If you ate this back, you know, 70 years at Disneyland. So that is just fun, in my opinion. Primitive world, obviously dinosaurs. You can never go wrong with dinosaurs. You know, this is a then. I'm sorry, everybody. This is a then right there. You can never go wrong with dinosaurs. Oh, another one of these, which is the corn dog. So obviously that's it. I've eaten this, the corn dog, at a Disney resort park over the last 70 years. It's a nice little checkbox. I think those cards are absolutely fantastic. And then we got the submarine voyage, which is Tomorrowland. So ride vehicle submarine, ride system submarine, June 6th, 1959. Damn, that's cool though. It's like that foil board right there, and it's the back right here. So I guess this is, you know, Tomorrowland vehicle stuff. So pretty cool, pretty cool. I mean, it's not bad so far. You know, got I think like 5 foils. Looks like there's a foil on every pack of some type. I don't know if it's a foil board, right? But yeah, so oh man, pineapple soft serve. You know, another one of those. I've eaten this. Obviously, food, Disney, you know, place. The an abominable snowman for you. We got this one right here, Disneyland Railroad, classic Disneyland. We got this popcorn. Another one. Have you eaten this at Disneyland? And then we got another one of these, which is the seasonal Evil Queen caramel apple. So another one of those, which is that kind of foil board, I guess, rainbow foils. So supposedly you're only supposed to get in this box 2 rainbow foil parallels per box. So I don't even know what that exactly means, but that's another one of these. Have you eaten this? But you know, food at Disneyland, right? And that's the whole concept, I guess, of those. I love those cards, by the way. That just screams fun for me. That's what it screams. And I like when cards that just scream fun for you. So, because I think that's the point of card collecting, right? And I think that sometimes certain sets miss that. We got Casey Jr. Circus Train. We got one of these right here, which is Star Tours. The adventure continues. Now, so obviously, I'm sorry. Yeah, Star Tours. So yeah, this is another one of those Star Wars cards. Which I didn't even know they were a thing, right? So super fascinating, super fascinating. Did not know that Star Wars was in this set. So if you're a Star Wars fan, right, I guess it's a subset. That's part of the main set. But in theory, if you're a Star Wars diehard fan, and there's some Star Wars stuff in here that you definitely need to complete your collection if you're that deep into it. We got the Moonlighters and the Astrojets. We got Kinetic Energy, Monorail over Submarine Lagoon. Right there as a base. And then we got another one of these right here, which is Mickey Premium Ice Cream Bars. or bar. So right here, it's that pink spectral fleck thing. Obviously, you can see kind of like, I'm not exactly sure what we call this, like a pink speckle card maybe is what we call it. Or maybe it's the pink shimmer parallels. But obviously, this is one of those food cards right there for you. So that's the first box. Nothing overly stands out to me. Nothing understands out to me. I would say it's an average box. They're $25. I have no complaints about the box at all. It's what I expect with this. And again, the Star Wars stuff I actually did not expect in these boxes, to be quite honest. And that's kind of a pleasant surprise for me. So this is box 2, just doing this one for us. Obviously, same deal. We kind of got 70 years of Disneyland going on with this stuff. So here we go. Obviously, we got these. Same deal with them on how they look right here. So here we go. And let's see what we pull. Obviously there's a number of parallels in this stuff. There's other stuff in here as well. So here we go. So, oh, sweet. Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Obviously, if you're a Toy Story fan, right there for you. Pixar, so that's a Pixar card in the back, as you can see on the back right there. It's a Pixar card right there. We have Space Mountain Shoots for the Stars. So we got that one for you. We got this one, Something Lurks Inside the Mountain. So this is now. What's going on? Because you got 70 years of Disneyland. We got Indiana Jones Adventure, which I think is a duplicate of a card we already pulled, which is perfectly fine. And then we got another one of these kind of foil cards, which is Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway. So we got that right there, which is a sweet looking card. Classic Minnie Mouse looking pretty dope. So pretty cool. It's Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway Toontown. Say that 10 times fast, right? But I like the way this looks, right? Because it's kind of that chrome vibe, if you will. But it's not purely chrome. It's kind of a hybrid. So I like those cards the most, actually, because it's fun. Here we go, pack number 2 of this. So sweet. We got, obviously Snow White's Adventure with Dopey. Classic, just old school Disney. Dumbo the Flying Elephant. I think we pulled this already. We got another one of these, the corn dog. Again, food. So duplicates, no complaints. I know this is a duplicate Disney Railroad. Which is due for the course. We got the Mad Tea Party and kind of that rainbow foil, if you will. So again, some cool Disney stuff right here going on. Again, these foil cards are pretty cool. So obviously, if you're a Disney fan, you like Disney theme parks, this is a really cool set for you for that point. And as I stated before, if you're a Star Wars fan, I mean, this is right up your alley because there are subsection cards in here that are Star Wars perfect. So we got Uranium Hunt right there. Again, so that's like a 1955 to 1956 card for you. Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. So again, another Star Wars card. Again, if you're a Star Wars fan, and I didn't even know this, but perfect for you because there are cards in here that maybe you don't want the whole set, but it will complete your Star Wars collection. We got Robo Ghost, Disneyland. We got Popcorn, which you pulled already, right there, and then we got one of these right here, Adventure Through Inner Space. So right there, that pink shimmer for you. So love the way they look. By the way, love the way they look. But that Star Wars stuff is really cool. I mean, I didn't even know it was in there. So, and then there's obviously all the cool stuff. So, if you pull a mega box, for instance, a mega box, you are guaranteed certain things. I don't know the extent of what you're guaranteed off the top of my head, but you might be guaranteed certain number of parallels. You might be guaranteed 1 or 2 parallels in there. So the Jungle Cruise, this is where the Jungle Cruise came from. We got, I'm sorry, great. Is this gray stuff? So Eden right there at Disneyland. Got a lot of cool food for you. Main Street USA for you. And then we got, Kinetic Energy duplicate. And then we got another one of these, which is From Silver Screen to Main Street, Monster Inc. Dance Party, Mike Wallowski, I should say. So obviously Monsters Inc., Mike, right there, and that foil for you, kind of cool card looking. That's really trippy if you go like this, right? That's so cool on screen, right? Sorry, I'm giving somebody a seizure. I apologize in advance, but obviously beloved Disney stories and iconic characters come to life on parade. So that's that one right there. And we got this right here. So let's go with this one. So here we go. As I get this out. Sweet. So another one of these, we pulled this already. In that nice pink shimmer. We got one of these, pulled this one already. We got the People Mover and Space and Rocket Flight. I think we pulled this already. We got Piles of Treasure. That's a fun one. That's a fun one, right? So photo taken June 1st, 1967. Damn. This is actually a photo, right? That's cool. And then we got one of these right here, which is Ride Vehicle Log Raft. So we got the log raft, right there, and that kind of rainbow foil vibe. So right there, some Disney history for you. And then we got this one, and this is pack number 6 out of box 2. So here we go. We got this right here, Happy Place Materializes. Happy Hunt Materializes. Sorry, I misread that. Going through this pretty quick. Right there. The Blue Bayou. Got this one right here. So it's a New Tomorrowland. So this is 1998. So this is actually recent. And then we got another one of these, which is Matterhorn Mountain. A lot of mountains in Disney, apparently. Again, that kind of foil vibe for you. So there you go right there. Obviously, that's a upgraded base card for those who don't know, where what they do is that all of these cards in particular, right? There's a regular version and then there's the foil version. And if you're selling these cards or flipping these cards or trading these cards, a foil is going to obviously have a much, much, much better, I guess, higher value rate might be the word. I'm not exactly sure how to say it, or it might have a better sell rate. But whatever it is, it's going to be better. So Rocket to the Moon right here. There we got Submarine, The Voyage. We got this right here, which we pulled in, I believe, a pink shimmer at that point, right? And then we got one of these right here, which is Walt's plans to take the park to new heights. So obviously Walt Disney, 1958, December 5th, 1958. Walt Disney's plans to evolve Disneyland or Disney resorts. And then we just pulled this already, but just in a pink shimmer, which is Submarine Voyage, which is from June 14th, 1959 to September 8th, 1998. Damn, that's a long time for this. So pretty cool right there for something to kind of last that long. So again, box 2, it's kind of similar to box 1. There is nothing that stands out, nothing I'm expecting with this to be off the chart. No surprises. Nothing disappointing. It's a $25 box. So I'm not overly worried about a $25 box, in particular of that feature, because, it's $25 and it's delivering as it should and as it's stated. It's not over the top, it's not under the top. I think it's right where it should be. Obviously, you could pull sketches in here, you could pull autos in here, you could pull a lot of stuff in this stuff. If I did pull an auto in this last box, which is right here, that'd be very surprising. But again, or if I pulled a numbered parallel, again, very surprising. But so far, I would say that this is exactly what I kind of expected in these boxes. I took a flyer on it, and again, I like Disney, and I wanted to see what the product was. So we got this right here. We got one of these right here, which is the Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Oh, that's cool. That's a little sinister, to be honest. That card does not look friendly. I gotta tell you, it doesn't look friendly, this card. We got this, which I know we already pulled early on. We got Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run. Star Wars already pulled this one, but again, I know that this is going to be, it's at least $1 card easy. It's an easy sell because people love Star Wars. And again, it's kind of a subsection of that. And then we got this right here, which we pulled, but we didn't pull it in a rainbow foil kind of vibe. So happy about that right there. Upgraded foil base, essentially, is what I call them or what they are. So here we go. So obviously here's pack number 2 for us. So what we got right here is Black Spire Outpost. Again, another base, the Haunted Mansion. We got this right here, the Jungle Cruise. Oh, snap. So this is the open 1955, the Jungle Cruise, everybody, the Jungle Cruise. Pretty cool, pretty nice right there. The Bride, pull that. And then another one of those pink shimmer exclusives for you. So kind of cool card. I like them. I like the way they look, right? I like when they do them in baseball too, by the way. I really like the pink like exclusive stuff. I think they look cool. They look nice. I think it really accentuates the card. And I like the way it looks. So no complaint for you. For me at the very least. Cool. So here we go. Oh, sweet turkey leg. Another one of the food ones. We didn't pull this one yet. Love the food stuff, guys. Like again, fun. Disneyland Railroad. Oh, another food one. Oh, this one's great. Mickey Mouse pretzel. Who doesn't want a Mickey Mouse pretzel? I would love one right now. I love it. I love the food stuff. Like that's my favorite thing in this set so far. Plus the Star Wars stuff. Indiana Jones Adventure. But the food stuff, that it just sells me, man. It just sells me, right? And then we got Hondo Okahana. I don't even know how to say that. So Hondo Onaka, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. There we go. So we got a Star Wars kind of, I guess, character card from the Millennium Falcon ride. So it's a charming and cunning pirate who operates the Ohana Naka Transport Solutions. He recruits guests to pilot the Millennium Falcon on risky smuggler missions, much to Chewbacca's chagrin. Hondo, consistently demonstrates his resourcefulness and slippery nature in a galaxy full of opportunities. So again, it's in a foil. It's got that rainbow vibe to it, kind of the chrome mask. Love it. 70 years Star Wars. You can't go wrong with anything Star Wars and anything in rainbow foil from Disney. You can never go wrong. Awesome card. Love that card. That card's awesome. Again, it's Star Wars, which helps a lot, by the way. So here we go. So we got this one right here, which is River of America and Living Desert. Black and white right there. We got Main Street USA. Cool illustration. I think we already pulled that or pulled a version of that. Corn dog, another food one. I think this is the third one we pulled from it. So somebody needs a corn dog. Just hit me up. Disney Railroad or Disneyland Railroad. And we got another one of these foils right here, which is Something Lurks Inside the Mountain. I think we pulled that already, just in a base, an upgraded foil. Awesome for you. So yes. Let's see. That's a good one right there. So we got Storybrooke Landing Canal Boats. Again, a lot of Disney history. Singing Pirates. A lot of Disney histories in this set, right? This is a lot of fun. Like Mad Tea Party pulled this, I think, either in a foil or a pink shimmer. We got popcorn. I think this is like the second or third one of the popcorn. And then we got Pirates of the Caribbean, right? So this is Pirates of the Caribbean. Obviously, Jack Sparrow. Disney, classic Disney for you. New Disney, whatever you want to call it. But pink shimmer, Pirates of the Caribbean. Very, very, very fun, right? Very fun. Then and now, right? So fun. Love it. I love it. No complaints on those because it's Pirates of the Caribbean. Can never go wrong with Pirates of the Caribbean. And then obviously so what we have here is Dumbo Flying Elephants, pulled out already. We got Star Tours. Oh, that's cool. I thought the one we pulled was red. So this one's white. I'm gonna have to go check, but obviously it is Star Wars, and that's then. So interesting, interesting. I'm gonna have to go through this Pirates of the Caribbean. We just pulled this. Um, what's the deal with that? That's so weird, right? So so this actually what's fascinating is that this right here is Pirates of the Caribbean. This is number 71. This right here is Pirates of the Caribbean, and this is number 72. So I'm actually not too sure now, and I might have to correct myself. And is that these are two different cards completely. Yet they're both Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, that is so fascinating. Um, wow, that's cool though. But you can't go wrong with Pirates of the Caribbean. Obviously, we pulled this one already before as well. Right there, and then we have Dreams of Laughter, Geppetto. So I love Geppetto, but not because of Disney, but because I'm a big fan of Fables, and Geppetto is the mastermind of waging wars. So Geppetto right there, but this is from Silver Screen to Main Street. So there we go right there. So Dreams of Laughter, Geppetto. Um, which we could get into debate about Pinocchio. Anybody wants to do that, more than happy to do it anytime. But is Geppetto really the good guy? Is Pinocchio really innocent? There's a lot of questions, everybody. We have to ask ourselves about those questions, those characters. But nonetheless, that's for a different day, different time. Mickey Mouse, right? So Walt and Mickey in engine number one. Oh, that's cool. I mean, again, this is from 1966. Like that's what makes this set so cool, though, right? Is that it is so much. We pulled this as a duplicate already. There's so much Disney history in this that if you like Disney or you just even want to play around with Disney history, and look, I don't know everything about Disney, right? But obviously, I'm going to be going through these cards, organizing and putting in my binders, looking at them, learning more about it. And there's stuff in here that I don't know about Disney. I know a lot of stuff about Disney. I love Disney, right? Just as much as everybody else does. But like there's stuff in here that's just like cool photos and history and rides and other stuff. So obviously right here is Space Mountain Shoot for the Stars from 1976 to 1977. So like that's the point of the set. That's really cool about this set in particular is that you're learning a lot, not so much about 1945 Disney or 1950 Disney, but more about the resorts and Disneyland and Disney Resort and the concepts and the rides and other stuff. Like right here, for instance, you're learning a lot about that stuff, and that's really cool stuff. Like the Mark II monorail, right? Obviously, this is a vehicle, ride vehicle, conceptualized June 14th, 1959. I mean, ride system monorail, right? Like that's the thing about it is that makes it so cool is it's that. So again, I mean, if you're a Disney fan and you like it and you like all things Disney, I mean, it's a great set for you, no matter whatever it is. If you're a Disney collector, you got to have it. Is it a necessity? Probably not. I'll be really honest. I took a flyer on it. I said, "What the hell?" And I said, "What's the deal with this? This thing looks pretty cool. It looks like a fun set. It's Disney. I tend to do well with Disney. People love Disney. I wanted to see what this set was. Obviously, 70 years of the theme park. I'm not. I think this set is average, right? I think I spent essentially $75 for 105 cards, which isn't terrible. And I'm not the money. I feel like I got $75 of value, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but on par. What it is though is that you have to love Disney to really like this set. You have to be a Disney fanatic, is really because it's not a necessary set. If you love Disney, the first thing you got to do, and I'll be very honest, is Disney Chrome. No matter which way you cut it, you're stuck with it. I would make an argument that Disney Topps just dropped another thing, Disney Neon is probably more of a core set than this. This is definitely a subset, and it's definitely off the beaten path. But if you're a Disney fanatic or you love Disney history, this is definitely a cool one, right? and it's also 70 years, right? So every year Topps does Disney Chrome, right? So it loses some of its velour, for lack of a better word, when a set is done every single year. You got 2023 Chrome, 2024 Chrome, 2025 Chrome. They're not doing Disney resorts and Disney parks every, next year's 71 anniversary. That's not how it's going to go. So it is more of a limited set, and it is a cool set, and I'm happy I bought it. But I definitely do not think it's a necessity if you're a card collector, and if something has to go in your Disney position here, and it's coming out tomorrow for those who are interested in it, and I'm glad it actually arrived today. This one is the first one to go, for lack of a better word, because it's a cool subsection to add into your collection, but it's not a necessity if you are tight on money. There are other things that I think would come before this, like a Chrome, or potentially, Tops Now Disney, if they ever do that, or even a Disney Wonder, or even Disney Neon. I think it would be first and foremost. But I took a fly on it. I think they're cool. I like it. I'm excited to know more about it. To be honest, and it's the history of Disneyland. I mean, that's the set. And when you're dealing with histories of Disneyland, these sets are fun. They're cool. They're enjoyable. And it's cool to see, like this, for instance, it's 1955 Autotopia, right? Like there's something to be said about going back and looking. I'm sorry, my bad, everybody. And looking back at what Disneyland and what these Disney resorts were like in 1955. There's something that's really cool about that. And to then go and even look at cars now, or even look at 1998, when something was brought into it, and say, oh man, that was almost 30 years ago. There's something nostalgic. There's something to understand vision. And in many ways, it's inspirational in a lot of ways. So it is a cool set. And I think the set is going to be underappreciated for a while. I really do. But again, if you got the money to buy it, pick it up. If you don't, I don't think you're missing much. I think you're missing cool history, but I don't think you're missing much on cards. But that's kind of my take on it. But I spent $75. I'm pretty happy about it. I don't think I lost money. I think if I wanted to sell some of this duplicates, or just enjoy it, I'm pretty stoked about it, and I'm pretty excited about it. Again, it's Disney, and it's history of Disney. So, like, that's the thing. If you're a history guy, and not to ramble on about this, but if you like history, I mean, this is perfect. This is perfect for you. It's just one of those sets that really hits a niche on that realm. But enough about that. That's everything I got to do and say about it. Pretty stoked about it. Nothing off the charts. Pretty happy about it. Low risk for me, and pretty stoked about it. But enough about that, because obviously that's my whole take on it. Hopefully you enjoy me breaking down cards. I got a Disney Neon coming. I got a John Cena set coming. I got some other stuff coming in the next few weeks. I got some more baseball classic stuff coming soon. So a lot of cards, a lot more breaks coming, a lot more just sharing knowledge with the whole thing. But again, if you like what I do, please subscribe. Please follow us on Instagram at Big Boy Card Collecting. I post a lot of stuff up there. Have a good time there. And yeah, let me know what you guys want to see, because I love opening up cards. I love breaking cards. I love talking cards. If you want more education, let me know in the comments down below. If you want more breaks, if you want shorter breaks, you want longer breaks, you want card roundtables where a bunch of people get together and we just open up cards together and just bullshit and drink, I'm open to that too. But tell me what you guys want, because my goal is to help entertain you and provide knowledge, and really just make this a better place. Is really what I want to do here. And so, yeah. So again, all that is obviously subscribe on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, it's Big Boy Card Collecting. Subscribe on Instagram, or not subscribe, follow on Instagram, I guess. It's Big Boy Card Collecting. That's really what I do here. I do have an eBay store. I buy and sell a lot of cards. Anything from $4 all the way up to $1,500 plus in cards. And you name it, I'll probably sell it. And if I don't have it, because I carry a lot of stuff, and if it's not listed in my eBay store, I've been saying it for a long time. First off, look through my eBay store, ask me if I have it, because I may have it. It just might not be listed. If I don't have it, I know people who do have it, and I'm more than happy to get you what you want. And that's what we do here, and that is Pop Anime Comics Collectibles. This is my eBay store, and yeah, that's everything I got going on. So thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will catch you in my next video.